You are invited and requested to participate in a research study, the role of stress, coping, and parental support on psychological well-being during COVID-19 pandemic. Before you continue to participate in the study, you should understand why the research is being conducted and what will be implied. The purpose of this study is to understand the context of stress, coping, and parental support on psychological well-being, and its effects on the Filipinos during the COVID-19 pandemic. Your participation will be the help for the future study from the situation of the pandemic and how to improve the delivery of mental health of individuals in the Philippines. You are eligible to participate in this study if you are an engineering student between ages to 18 and 25, a Filipino citizen and currently enrolled in a private school or university. Your voluntary engagement is needed, and your teacher will not force you to answer this questionnaire or give you extra credit for your grade. If you find out that answering the questionnaire is offensive to you, you have the option to withdraw at any time. This study may necessitate a minimum of 10 minutes and maximum of 20 minutes to complete the entire survey questionnaire. This study will help both of the researchers and the readers to understand the real situation of how COVID pandemic affects the behavior of the people. Also, this will help people how to handle their stress to face such crises like COVID-19, where parents have the major responsibility to helping their child. This study will provide information about the effectiveness and of the stress coping and parental support in the psychological well-being of their child. Professionals and policymakers can also benefit from this study, and at least will give them to some background of how people are doing to cope up with the tremendous effect of pandemics, most especially for the adolescents. There is a compensation in participating in this study. Researchers will randomly choose 10 participants to be given 100 pesos that will be sent through GCash numbers after completing to answer the questionnaire and gathering all of the data. Your response to this study research questionnaire will be kept strictly confidential. Please do not include any personal information in your survey. Your response will be kept anonymous for this research study. The researcher will make every effort to remain confidential and anonymous. The following provision will ensure confidentiality. Assigning participants code names, numbers that will be used on research surveys, notes, and documents. Keeping survey questionnaire as well as their information and any other identifying participant information will be kept in the researcher's locked file cabinet. The questionnaire and the data contained with it must be kept for 1 year and after the study has been completed. The researcher's personal lock file cabinet is solely dedicated to the data storage for the study. It will not be opened by anyone, nor it will be used for anything other than the storage data for the study, except for the researcher and the Ethics Review Committee for data verification and purposes. No one else may have access to it. Soft copy and data must be destroyed using the data shredder and the Avast antivirus application. The data will be protected with a password code via antivirus application for 1 year. The researcher is legally required to report specific incidents. Participants' data will be kept strictly confidential. These incidents may be included but are not limited to incidents of abuse and suicidal ideation. You have right to discontinue or withdraw from this. You have right to discontinue or withdraw from this study at any time as a participant. Your academic standing will be unaffected by your withdrawal. If you are uncomfortable with the survey questionnaire, you have the right to withdraw at any time. You may withdraw at any time if you find some answering the questionnaire is offensive. You have access to the study findings as the participants in this study. If you have interested in the study findings, please contact the researcher using the information provided below. for taking our survey. Your response is very important to us. We really appreciate your time.